particular task that I am not able to achieve better in Symbian 360.
Okay, so to answer the first question, why to use flashlight? See, as I told you, flashlight is supported in mostly all the platforms. So if you're creating a Windows application using the Windows UI framework, it will run only on Windows, not on Symbian. But flashlight can do that. That is A. B is in Flash you can do a lot of rich things which I'm sure you won't be able to do with the Windows UI framework or the Symbian framework. You have to stick around with some limitations, be it in terms of fonts or the graphics or the animations. And the first thing is the development platform, the development cycle. J2ME as a language can do a lot of things, animation, and you just ask the J2ME developer how much time does it take or how much learning curve is required to create, say, flying airplane application or maybe a game where, you are shooting. People can create it in 3 hours, let's say, or shooting game in Flashlight. That is the power of Flashlight over other UI frameworks. And the UI frameworks I spoke about here are basically Flash UI frameworks, which are not related to any other. You have UIs for Symbian you have UIQ, and Windows you have others. But Flash here is not, it's basically not to create whole phone UIs. But people have done that. For that, you have to go inside the firmware. There are Sony Ericsson phones who have the whole menu, the original menu of the phone in Flashlight. So all animation is done in Flashlight. But that is not something which we as individual developers can do. So those are OEM partnerships where Flashlight goes into the firmware and create that specific application. A lot of things goes into it. But this one, what we are addressing here is general application development level. But yeah, as I showed the API, SS command to API, you can do a lot of native phone UI things within the Flashlight.
But it's limited, limited to these.
Yeah, exactly.
If I want to access the telephone API, I cannot do it from the Flashlight, right?
Again, extensions are available. So Flashlight 3.1 supports extensions. You can write C++, right? C++ applications as extensions, extension pieces, and you can expose those APIs to a Flashlight. So if you open a Flashlight UI and say I want to go to my phone book, it can show you all the contacts. In fact, Flashlight has has methods to call a specific number, reply back to an SMS, or you can do all that. I'll show you. I'm sorry.
So is it coming on the compromisation in terms of performance, because
no.
internally you will be making use of the native API?
No. That is the objective behind creating extensions, that you don't violate the Flash's core features. You write an extension which is required by you, maybe a camera, accelerometer, or a contact book extension, and then you can use these APIs as in ActionScript.
So these extensions that you are talking about, this will be written in the native language?
Exactly.
Okay, so you will say that, if I am running on Symbian, so I will write those extensions in Symbian C++.
Exactly.
I will make a DLL or lib out of that.
Exactly.
And that DLL and lib I can access from my ActionScript too.
Exactly.
Right? Okay, so second, I will point
out. Second, I'm sorry. So second point I forgot.
Actually, I suppose, maybe just now you answered that. I can access C++ code.
Yeah, exactly.
From that side, but other way around it.
Other way around it.
Other way around it. So, thank you.
Yeah. Any more questions? Yeah, sure.
And this thing, when we're talking about this Flashlight and Flash runtime and all, so this will be distributed free of cost, right? User need not to pay for anything.
Yeah. Now it is free of cost. Early days there was a cost attached to it, but now it's free.
Now it's free. So for a development purpose also it is free of cost, and and user also it is free of cost.
Yeah.
So what is the motive? I understood this is about Adobe. So how Adobe will earn money out of it?
So Adobe is the right person to answer that. Just pass the mic if possible.
So earlier there used to be a royalty-based program to OEMs wherein the Flashlight runtime would be embedded into the phone, and then per phone we would get some royalty. But we have done away with that as well now, and with the free distribution, the thought process of Adobe is to generate revenue by selling the tools like CS4 and to continue it that way rather than charge for one time.
So CS4 the ID you are talking about?
Yeah, the tools. Yeah.
So what is the CS stand for CS4?
Creative Studio.
Okay. How we are different licensing models available?
Yes, that's right. And I think CS4 is free for students. I'm not sure, but I think I guess.
Not a professional version, but some versions are.
And you can download CS5 beta also.
Yeah, beta version is download the.
CS5 beta.
Sorry?
CS5 beta.
Yeah, CS5 beta. You should look up on the web.
Yeah.
There is a notification that says when it's available. You have to register and.
With the iPhone compilation.
Sorry?
That's with the iPhone compilation.
Yeah.
Yes. You have to register. It's not available as of today, but yeah, there is a way on the internet, on the website to register.
One small question regarding flashlight. Like there is so many rumors around like flash that it is eating CPU cycle, and Apple also told they are not going to support because it is very heavy and like performance expensive. So they are not going to flash now. Like they are going to support SVG format and other stuff. They are going to do that. So how is that to like in a smartphone environment? What is the behavior of this flash that is very like from the base it is again remember like for small or like just rated there.
Okay, here is flashlight. I have seen. You have seen, you have not used. So, okay, if you use it, you will know. Performance is basically, it depends on the way you code. There are efficient ways. I'll show you some optimization techniques. But I'm very sure that, flashlight day by day with every version is improving on its performance. And it will come to a state where, I think that is a de facto thing to be used. But yeah, I accept there might be some specific APIs or features which take some CPU cycles now. But yeah, it will become better in the future. Yeah, please go on.
In answer to the previous question, you said you can use extensions. Right. Are these standards like for JTME you have JSRs? Are there equivalents of JSRs for
nothing like that. Here, the trial and tested platform was revealed. So, as that element just said, DLLs. So, that's what the file was. And you just expose that whatever function you have written as an API call with whatever parameters you want to extend. And flashlight can just call that during learning. So, that is what it is. There is no, we are not taking standards as such to write things, but yeah, if you are expert in that language, you should, the way you should know how to expose it in flashlight.
It's not portable.
It's not.
So you don't have any JSRs like equivalent?
No, there's nothing like that. Yeah.
In terms of rich internet applications on embedded devices, where do you see JavaFX and Silverlight? Are they ahead of you? Are they behind you? Are they going to replace you someday? Or?
I would say they are behind us. The thing is, the biggest thing here to notice is a very simple statement. See, today, if I don't know if there's a slide here, but if today Silverlight goes out of picture, I don't know how many people will notice that. But if Flash goes out of picture, I'm very sure there will be a huge amount of people who will be concerned and they will show some.
What about JavaFX?
JavaFX also stands with
But they have a huge, community.
I accept the community fact, but I also would ask you to consider the point that I mentioned. I have seen people shifting from those development bases to flashlight or Flash, I would say, because of the ease in which you can learn this language and the ease in which you can do wonders. So I think, and the second thing is the numbers which I showed in the first slide. In terms of penetration, when you create a content, the major or the main objective is to reach out to people. And if you can reach out with a platform like Flash to more people, I think that is what you should use for it. I mean, that's my opinion.
But as what some other person told earlier, really the flashlight performance is never